Hi guys, welcome back. This is Srikant. Today we are going to talk about the login and user. Okay, so basically we know we are having the concept called as a server, where we will have all our databases and everything, right? So for connecting to that centralized server, what we need user ID and password, correct? So it means what? It means we have to create a user, right? Okay, so but we connect through the user, but for user we need a login. So first of all, there are few steps for creating the user. The first one, we need to create a login, server level login. Create server login, then create user, and then grant permission. Or roles, right? Okay, so before starting this concept, I would like to clear few confusion which you may get after some time. There are two concepts, login and user. If you will get a question that is the login is a database level concept or a server level concept, basically. So login is a server level concept and user is a database level concept. We have the user and that user connected through the login, correct? Okay, let's try and understand the concept. So here this one is my server, right? So when I expand the server, I will see lot of folder. The first one is databases, security, server object, replication. We'll talk about this one by one. So first of all, we are very much interested to create login, and the login section I can see in the security. Okay, so in security we are having few folders. The first one is a login, then server role, credential, cryptographic provider, right? So this credential and cryptographic provider are for the encryption and decryption for sending the data over the network. And for example, if you want to transmit the credit card data, then you will use the cryptographic key or certificate to send it over a network. Then audit, will talk about it later. Now we are going to create a one login which will be useful for connecting to the SQL server. So how will that do? I will just need to click on login, then this new pop-up will come up, and this pop-up is for creating the login. You have to give the name of the user. I'm giving it as a test, and you have to select which authentication mode do you want. Do you want the Windows authentication mode or do you want SQL Server authentication mode? So if I use the Windows authentication mode, then my user will connect only through the Windows authentication. But if I want to connect my user through the user ID and password, I need to use the SQL Server authentication. For that, I need to give the password and the confirm password I need to do. So I'm giving password as a 123, confirming as a 123, great, and removing this constraints. Okay, then next section is a roles, right? So we may see here total 9 roles. Okay, and the one role is a public role. Out of this, there are other more 8 roles. So whenever I create any user, the default role for that user is a public. Okay, and let's go to the user mapping section, what this is for. So basically, when I am creating this login, right, I am not assigning this login to any database. So what does it mean? It means my user will not be created till the time when I assign a particular login to a database. The user will be created for that database. Next is securable. Securable is for the user defined object like procedure, functions, and other parts. Okay, when just click on that, you will see here the username as a test. So we have created our login here.